Hey guys, hello everyone. Am I audible, guys? Please let me know in the comment box. Am I audible and visible clearly now today? Yeah. So, guys, today we are starting with the SQL Essentials Bootcamp, and hope you all are excited for this. And may I know how from where you people are joining and which field you are studying at? Of means what you are doing in your studies. Until then I will tell you how to mark your attendance. So welcome you guys. I welcome you guys, and this is me Anam from Let's Upgrade. Okay guys, thank you. So guys, as you all know that we have to mark attendance for the 3 days to get the certificate, and also we have to submit the assignment on day 2 and day 3 with the how to submit your attendance and how to mark your attendance. I will show you here, and how to submit your assignment, sorry. So I will share my screen first and tell you all how to mark the attendance. So guys, is my screen shared now? Is it visible clearly? PCA job, BA German. Oh, nice guy. I'm from Indore, pursuing MCA. Nice, congratulations, guys, and all the best for your future. So, so guys, is my screen shared now? Chennai studying BSc data analyst. Good. Yeah. So guys, first let me tell you how to mark your attendance. Hi Naveen. Hi Naveen. So guys, here in the description box, here you can see the one link. Click on it. For everything like to generate the certificate, for LU coins, for attendance, for assignment, we have only one link. You can go there. First, you have to enroll yourself. Wait, let me enroll myself. Yeah, guys. So after successfully enrolling, you will get to this page. You can scroll down, and here on the schedule part, you can see mark attendance option beside the day one. So click on it. So after you can mark anytime your attendance, and you can recommend it to your friends. You can share it to your friends or families, or anyone who is in the IT field, or anyone those who want to learn SQL. So how much you want to rate your session, mark your according to yourself. We also do have Java DSA course and full stack web development. So if you're interested in any of this, then please click on it. If you have anything for us, any feedback, any improvement, anything you like to share with us, please feel free. So I will, for now I'll give nothing and submit my assignment. So after submitting the assignment, please make sure to reload your page, and here you can see the progress bar option, right? Rahul, you can do any time. It's so here you can see progress bar. It will increase day by day as you mark your attendance and submit the assignment. It's if you have 50% and above the progress bar on day 3, you will get to generate the certificate. Right beside the progress bar, you will get the option to generate the certificate. There you have to submit your, like add your name and then address and all on your certificate. So it will get downloaded. And also on day 2 and day 3, below the mark attendance option, on you will get to see the view or submit assignment toggle, just below the mark attendance option on day 2 and day 3 only, not on day 1. So we as on day 1 we teach basics, so you don't have to submit the assignment for day 1. You just have to submit it for day 2 and day 3. So please make sure that you do revise and practice and submit the assignment, and here on through GitHub or Google Drive link, or anything you can, but just make sure that it's accessible for everyone. So guys, also we do have newly launched B.Tech computer science program with collaboration in collaboration with ITM. So please we place there we have 100% place refer it and means you can do check our B.Tech program. We have ample so means C C and all I will, and if you are interested in any of our guys, was my screen share shop stop? Sorry. Guys, am I on? Am I visible? I think I'm visible now. Yeah. So guys, nothing is visible. Guys, sorry if I'm missed somewhere. You can. I will add. I will just add the trainer to this live. He will explain you further. I think there is some network issue from my side. So let me just add to the trainer. Hello, sir. Good evening. I
Very
hope
good
you're.
evening. So my voice is audible and audio and video is correctly visible to all the
Yeah, sir. Yeah,
participants.
sir.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
your voice is
So
audible.
you're facing some internet issues that's why the participants are really worried about this. I'm really sorry for those participants, they are facing the problem in the audio glitch. I'm really sorry for that. You know, so Anam, thank you for the showing the towards the love and effect for the participants. Now I will take care of this.
Yeah, sir. I think I was missed something to the student. There was some issue. So just remind them how to mark the attendance and our
Sure,
progress.
sure. I
So
will
I will leave the session. Yeah.
definitely.
Thank
I
you,
will
sir.
complete the mark. Yeah, I will definitely, tell all the things to make the perfect for again attendance, again certificate, again Java program, everything I will do from myself.
Okay, okay,
It's
sir.
only late
Thank you, sir.
10 minutes. That so hi everyone, how are you all? First of all, please ping in the chat box. Please ping in chat box. How are you all? And my audio and video is perfectly visible. Please confirm the same. I think a lot of the audience are they come from the different regions. There are a lot of an excitement out there. Right? See, everybody's fine. Thank you so much. Now, what about the audio and video is really good? Then confirm the same. Now just now we are facing the audio issue in the Anam. That's why I just want to confirm that how about my audio and video. So how many of them they are excited to learn a sequel? Just ping in chat box how many of them they're really excited to join in a tech industry. Most of the students are there, they every time they will ask me, sir, I need a one chance to perform to my skill in a tech industry. So Balaji, yes, thank you so much, you are really interested. Again, how many of them they are really interested to come to tech industry? Just you can showcase the emojis. And again, Noor Ahmed, thank you so much, you want to come to tech industry, that's great. Again, Sasi, Rityat, Abhishek is excited. Again, again, Sandhya is really interested. Thank you so much, Sandhya. Again, Kusangi. Okay, because again, Rana is also interested. Anish, Vikram, that's great. You have a lot of showing the interest. That's really great. Becoming a tech, coming to the tech industries, you're getting a good salary. A good salary means a good life to you, right? It's all about the good salary. We are expecting that, but not in terms of good salary, but also we need a good skill to get a job. Are you familiar with me that if you really good skill, definitely will get a job in a tech industry. So how many of them that which schools what if you can say that if they want to be tab developer, they want to become a data analyst or data scientist, or they want to become a Java developer or full stack developer, how many of them they want to become? Just ping in chat box. Work pressure is also there. Okay. Yeah, work pressure is also there, but depends upon the position to position. Okay. Again, Balakrishna interested, Rana is interested. Okay, how many of them? So okay, yes, I agreed. Full stack, sir. Okay, aspiring data analyst. That's great. Again, Gopinath, SQL developer. That's great. Again, Arshita, Java developer. By the way, we have exciting news for you guys. So we are launching the new program to you as a job guarantee. How many of them they are interested in the job guarantee? How many of them? So we have Java developer with the DSA. So we are launch a new program. So how many of them they are really interested that, hey Dinesh, within a 3 months I will get a job? Because if it come to tech industry, right, at least you need some kind of skill in terms of Java or in terms of data analysis, or whichever you want to perform the good skills. The good skills, it will help to you a land, good company. The most of our students they are really joined in a big companies. Okay, again, I'm really interested, Mehul, thank you so much. Okay, now one thing is going to clear with that, everybody's mark your attendance without forget. How many of them, if they are pending, then go to the description link and mark your attendance. Okay, don't forget. And one of the most important thing, if you forget mark your attendance, right, then you will not get a certificate. At least you need to get a certificate to mark your attendance. It is very important. Okay, so I show them a lot of the interested, a lot of the participants showing the love and respect towards to me. I'm really happy with that. then go and start. But don't forget to mark your attendance. Okay, check out the description link and click your attendance. Okay, so I'm just sharing my screen just once again. So first of all, welcome to the SQL Essential Bootcamp to everyone. So let's start the SQL Essential Bootcamp. Now, before going to start, I just told you, right? I know we are going to launch our Java and DSA program. This will helps to you to land a good career in MNCs. Now, you can become a Java developer. I know we have a lot of placement partners. You can check out the, you know, Google is there, Uber is there, Amazon is there. Now, what you can learn in the Java. So Java program is totally is the 3 months of the program. Again, we have a live training program. Again, we have projects. Again, again we have 100 plus problem statements. Our aim is to provide the job within 180 days of successful program completion. So if you're ready that you want to be land as a Java developer in a top immense companies, then definitely we are there. We will take care about everything. We will take care about the all the things that you want to crack a job. You just need to enroll the course. That is important. We will take care about everything to land a job in a top MNCs. We will take care about the interviews. We will take care about the projects. We will take care about the courses. We take care about the curriculum. Everything end to end. But one thing, we have to be enroll the course. Then only we are going to do the assault. Now let's start the SQL bootcamp. Now, how many of them? Okay. Now, one second. Okay, if you it's showing an error, right? Open again. Okay. So sometimes it may be network issue when you're opening the when you're marking an attendance. Try to open again. It will solve your issues. Okay. Okay. Sure. Now, so today is the what we are going to learn. Okay, so today we are going to learn the introduction of relational database. Again, what is SQL, a brief history of SQL. Again, SQL importance. Again, relational database, understanding the table and rows and columns, introduction to primary keys and foreign keys. Again, understanding the basic structure and SQL statement. Again, select statement and data from single table. It is all things what we are going to learn today itself. Okay, so how many of them so really excited to start this SQL journey? Okay, showcase the interest, ping in chat box. Okay, nothing is visible clearly. Okay, just one second. Just one second. It's visible. Confirm the same. Okay, start from basic. Okay, how much? Okay, really excited. Thank you so much, guys. Now let's start the you know let's start about initial topics. We will cover that very basic topics. Then we will go to the writer SQL queries, because directly if you go to the writing SQL queries, that will not make any sense. At least try to understand the basic concepts. That will help to you to become a SQL developer like a SQL pro. Now, what is the data? A data is information that can be stored and used by computer to make a decision. A simple words, not into more technically, data is in everywhere. If you're scrolling the mobile, the data is there. If you're going to anywhere, data is in everywhere. Data in the form of age, data in the form of social media platforms, data in the form of videos as well. So, in a short meaning, that data is in everywhere. If you look at If you even scrolling the social media's platforms, again you're posting and everything, that is also part of data. Okay, now let's try to understand what is a database. Now, database is a collection of data that is an organized way allow that efficiently storage, retrieval, the manipulation of information. It's more into the simple word. A database is just a collection of data. Okay, in organizedly you can systematically way. Let's suppose in a one example you can easily understand that. Suppose you are using the mobile, we have a file folder option is there. In that file, everything is organized systematically. In a music is organized systematically. Again, files are organized systematically. Again, videos are organized systematically. It's kind of one of the best example that it is a database as well. Again, we have a telephone directory. If you look at telephone directory, it is a bunch of all the numbers. But how they organize systematically, you can check out the telephone directory as well. It is also one of the best example. So there is simple meaning. A database is nothing but the collection of all the data in organized way. Okay. So any doubts in the data and database? Okay. Any doubts in the data and database? Yeah. Any doubts? Please confirm the same. Okay. Now let's go to the next. Now introduction to DBMS. When I'm talking about the DBMS, this word it stands for Database Management System. Okay. Now let's try to understand what is a DBMS. And don't be bored, right? Don't be bored. Feel like, hey, Dinesh, you're teaching the lot of theory. Okay, I understand it feels more, but when foundation is good, right, you can easily understand any query, any complex query. So make a foundation very strong, then definitely we will understand any concept very easily. Okay, so let's go to the next. Now, database management system is a collection of program that enables its user to access database. You can manipulate the data or you can create a reporting and representation of data. Now let's try to understand the little bit information about the history of database management. So database management system were first implemented in 1960. Charles Buchman is integrated data source IDS is considered as the first DBMS in history. And today's database is such a evolved lot. They are really in terms of security, in terms of future. Today's database management system is really, you can say really great because technology is lot evolved that developed lot. I can say that. So now go to the next. Now, now let's try to understand the introduction of SQL. Now, how many of know that what is a SQL and what purpose we will use for SQL? Ping in chat box. How many of know that what is SQL and what purpose we will use it? Okay, yeah. Ping in chat box. Do it fast. No idea. Okay, Rishi, what about new idea? I will explain that. Okay, structure query language. Yes, site. That's great. Again, Mukunda, it's manipulation data. Okay, biology structure query language. That's fine. Again, Harpreet Singh, structure query language used for quick operation. That's great. Structure query language store and retrieve the data using props. That's great. Okay, manipulation the data. Again, structure query language for database management. That's great. So everybody know that what purpose we are using the data and what purpose SQL is helpful that. I'm really thankful that everybody's have knowledge about that. But still, I'll repeat this. I just checking the knowledge that how much you are good in, what is that and what purpose we are using. Okay. Again, Yashwant to extract, manipulate. Okay, that's great. you know, you know, talking with you, right? It's similar to me that you are really with me and you're really connected with me. It feels like the more whenever I'm talking with you. Okay, that's great. Now, so let's start. So we all know that SQL stands for Structured Query Language. Okay, so SQL is standard language for the dealing with the relational database, which is can be used to create, read, update, and delete the database records. Now, one of the most important thing, SQL is dealing with the relational database. Now, let's try to understand that what is a relational database and what is exactly relational database it works. Now, relational database is a type of database that store and provide and access data points that are related to one another. Okay, let's suppose SQL. Now, this is the most widely used the type of DBMS. It organizes data in tables. So when I'm talking about the relational database, right, it usually columns and rows. If you check out these two images, if you see roll number, name, again CGP percentage, and in student table relations. This is what columns, rows, again this part of relation database. See again we have roll number, name, age, JPA. These are the columns. Again 1, RN, 21, 3. These are the rows. It's just an example that so whenever you're working on the relation database, it gives the result on the table. In the table, we have a rows and columns. Simple, not in go to the complicated way. Okay, so simple. A relation database is mean rows and columns. You can just simply table. Okay. Any difficulties to understand the relational database? Ping in chat box. Yeah, ping in chat box. Ping in chat box. Do it fast. And by the way, any doubts? Okay, speak Hindi and Marathi as well. Okay, don't worry, Rishi. And by the way, I forgot that. How many of them they want to speak in Hindi? Just ping in chat box because I want to know that how many audience are there. They are want to be talking Hindi as well. Okay, okay, Priyanka is there. Rishi is there. How many of them still? Okay, English please. Okay, English sir. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Hindi. Okay, Rishi is there. Again, Rana is there. Okay. Mukund, definitely will get a certificate. That is not an issue. Again, Rana, Hindi. Okay. Most of the audience are there. They want English as well and Hindi as well, right? I will try to be, this session mostly into the Hindi as well, and morely to 60% English and 40% Hindi as well, because Hindi audience is also important for that. If you understand the concept, then it's very important that doing an all the efforts, but you are not understanding anything, then I don't think that I am doing right way. Okay, okay, Noel, right? So SQL is the standard language, but MySQL is the MySQL. It works for the database management system. It's work for relation database. I will tell you more clearly. Don't worry about Noel. Okay. So most of them they want Hindi as well and Telugu as well. I'm really thankful that definitely yeah, MySQL is a database management, but SQL is the only language, is the only standard language. MySQL is work for database management system. Okay, is morely into the relational database. Okay, that is the difference. But you want to tell the more precisely, detailedly, then I will tell you. Don't worry about this. Okay, now so go to the next. Now more about relational database. A relational database examples are there MySQL, Oracle, and SQL Server and Sybase. Okay. Now I will repeat some more part of in Hindi because my Hindi audience, it will be more happy then. I will try to be session as Hindi as well. So बस कहना है था कि रिलेशनल डेटाबेस में अभी अभी मैं बोल रहा था ना सीक्वल मोर अबाउट रिलेशन डेटाबेस। रिलेशन डेटाबेस पे कुछ और भी सॉफ्टवेयर है जो मार्केट में काम करते हैं, लाइक माई सीक्वल। अभी जो हम सीखने वाले माई सीक्वल सीखने वाले हैं, वैसे माई सीक्वल है, ओरेकल है, सीक्वल सर्वर है, सियाबेस है। ये चारों सॉफ्टवेयर है ना, एग्जाम्पल्स हैं जो रिलेशनल डेटाबेस पे काम करते हैं। ओके, सो गो टू द नेक्स्ट। What SQL can do? SQL can execute a query. SQL can retry the query. You can insert, you can update, you can delete the query, you can restore the query, or you can give permission. You can set the permission as well. सो बेसिकली हम सीक्वल में हर एक चीज़ कर सकते हैं। तुम डेटा को इंसर्ट कर सकते हो, डेटा को डिलीट कर सकते हो, डेटा को अपडेट भी कर सकते हो। और बहुत बहुत और एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है, अगर कोई अगर कोई मतलब जो मुझे पता नहीं है, वो मेरा डेटा का एक्सेस लेना चाहता है, तो मैं उसको एक्सेस कर सकता हूँ। मतलब someone person you want to try to try to check the my data, then I can retry the access, I can set the permission as well. So anybody have facing any problems with that, please confirm the same. सो जब मैं सीक्वल की बात कर रहा हूँ ना, सीक्वल में हर एक चीज़ कर सकते हैं। तुम डेटा को अगर बात डेटा की अगर डेटा में तुम इंसर्ट कर सकते हो, अपडेट कर सकते हो, डिलीट कर सकते हो। और एक बात क्या है कि तुम डेटाबेस को मैनेज भी कर सकते हो, और बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं डेटा में, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। बस इतना है कि कोई थोड़ी बहुत प्रैक्टिस भी करनी पड़ेगी, राइट। अभी तो सिर्फ मैंने बताया कि इंट्रोडक्शन है, अभी तो बहुत सारी क्वेरीज लिखना बाकी है, बहुत सारी क्वेरीज प्रैक्टिस करना बाकी है। अगर एक बार आपको क्वेरीज लिखना आ गया, एक बार क्वेरीज प्रैक्टिस करना आ गया, ऑटोमेटिकली आप भी सीक्वल डेवलपर बन जाएंगे। बस इतना है कि प्रैक्टिस करना रह पड़ेगा, प्रैक्टिस तो 100% करना ही पड़ेगा। ओके, चलो गो टू द नेक्स्ट। अभी जो एग्जांपल है ना, ये सैम्पल सीक्वल क्वेरी है। मतलब अभी तक मैं एक सैम्पल है जो सीक्वल क्वेरी कैसे दिखता है। ये देखो, सेलेक्ट हैशटैग फ्रॉम डेटा वन वेयर एज इज इक्वल टू ग्रेटर देन 20। सी, hashtag means all data one is database name, age greater than 20 is condition। एक सैम्पल है, मैं इसके बारे में बाद में बताऊंगा, बट सीक्वल क्वेरी कैसे दिखता है ये दिखाने के लिए मैंने एक सैम्पल लगाया था। ठीक है, सो आई जस्ट वांट टू शोकेस द सैम्पल दैट हाउ द क्वेरी लुक लाइक दैट। ओके, बाय द वे okay, by the way, any you want to be asked the question, or use only English. Okay, that's fine. We can understand Hindi, sir. We are from South India. Okay, the most important part, even those are not understanding the concept using in English, right? That is the main painful thing for me. So I'll try to be some more, not particularly Hindi, some more part of an Hindi I will use. Okay, okay, don't worry. Now I request you to everybody to install the SQL workbench. So we are going to practice them. Everybody, try to install the SQL workbench. Now this is the link I'm going to be shared to you. Now dev.mysql.com, this is a website. We are going to download this. Okay, there is a MySQL workbench. We are going to install that and trying to practice for that. Okay, so this is link. If you try to share with them and just copy, I will paste with you. Okay, so you will get the link in the chat box. So don't forget, I will give the 5 minutes to download the MySQL workbench. By the way, we are going to start the working on queries. Do it fast, okay? And any doubts out there, you can ping in chat box. So let's start with that. Okay. Now, if you go to the link, right, there are steps I will showcase to you. Okay. After the download, right, you can install that. The step 3, you can choose the option called custom option. And step 4, you can write down this all things, right? Okay. Step 3 option is custom. Step 4 is a MySQL server. You need to be add the MySQL server. You can add latest version as well. I'm just mentioned that 8.0.28. You can add the latest version as well and choose an MySQL version. Now you can add the MySQL workbench. Then you can choose MySQL server and MySQL workbench and install them. And authentication method, you can choose use legacy authentication method, and you can set the password. And whenever you set the password, you can remember easily. Okay, don't mention the hard passwords. Easy passwords you can easily remember that. So after the mentioning the password, if you not remember that, it is very difficult to them. That's why mention those passwords you can remember very easily. Okay. So now let's start the basic of SQL tables. Okay. So when I'm talking about the tables, we have fields and records. So what are the fields and what are the records? I will tell you that. Okay. So if you see the SQL table, field is a column. Okay. What are the columns are there? ID, name, surname, age. In that means there are fields. Okay. When come to row that contains the actual value, while record is a row. Records are there: 1, July, Tucker, 34. 2, Jaden, Arcade, 26. These are the records are there. Okay. You can set these records as row. Okay. So this nothing but fields and records. Okay. So go to the next. Now we will try to understand the data types. It is the most important thing. Whenever we are writing the query, right? So we need to write the what is the data type. Without data type, it will not be complete the query as well. So we will understand that what is the data types are there. Okay. We have var characteristics. Varchar. We can say varchar. It is a basically string data type. So this data is used to store variable length character strings. The maximum length of string is specified when the columns is created. So whenever if you are using the string data type, you can say text data type. That time you can use a varchar. Again, whenever integer means numbers, whole numbers. You can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. So whenever you're dealing with the numbers, you can use the integer data. Okay. Now float and double. You can say float and decimal. So whenever I'm dealing with the decimal numbers, decimal number means 1.2, 2.1, 1.10, 2.5, 3.5, or 35.18, 65.18. So that time you can use a double or float. Now we already know that date and time. So date and time definitely we use it. So date and time is normally it will DD MM format. You can use any format. So we already know that date and time it looks like. Again the boolean. So whenever I'm talking about the boolean, it gives a prediction: true or false, yes or no. We learn in the data science. It gives a prediction. Machine learning models again. So we learn about the predictions, right? So that gives prediction means boolean values. It may be true or it may be false. So blob. When come to the blob, so blob is a binary objects. So when I'm talking about the binary objects, is that mean audio, video, images? These all are binary objects. Okay. So now I'm doing with the class with you. I'm teaching SQL to you. This is also one kind of binary object. Okay. So any doubts in that, you can ask me. You can ping in chat box. Still here. Okay. Yeah. No, no, no. Visual not required. We required MySQL Workbench to download with that. Okay, okay. MySQL Workbench we required to practice on that. Okay. Anything, any doubts you want to be asked related to the installation part? Any doubts you want to be asked? Dinesh, I'm not understanding anything. You want to repeat this? I can repeat this. But one thing, whatever I'm teaching, that every concept is perfectly understand about that. You will be, sir, in which date you will give certificate in this map in this camp. Okay, so don't worry about certificate. After completion of SQL Bootcamp, after completion of 3 days of attendance, automatically you will get a certificate from that same website itself. Okay, can I use Microsoft SQL Server? You can use it. You can use the Microsoft SQL Server. You can use the MySQL Workbench. Okay, send link again. Okay, oh, don't worry, I will share the link again. So I shared again the link. You can check out chat box. Okay. So still, as of now, any doubts you can ask me. And one more thing, that if facing any issues with the concepts, you're not understand. I will repeat this, and you want to be, So what about PostgreSQL? You can use PostgreSQL. That is not an issue. But MySQL Workbench is a free of cost, right? You don't have to pay anything, right? Just go to the website. It is only 50 MB hardly. Okay. Um, that's fine. So what is the criteria for certificate? At least need 50% of attendance to get a certificate. Okay. What is the difference between MySQL Oracle? Okay, my Oracle and MySQL. I will tell you. Don't worry about this. As of now, still what I teach in doubts on that. After finishing is not opening. It will take some more time. Try to open again. Don't worry, Rishi. So you're into the still processing and downloading. Don't no don't invest that much of time. Okay, try to download as soon as possible. And when come to the attendance part, if you completed 50% of attendance, definitely you'll get certificate. Minimum 50% is needed. Okay, so go to the next. Now create and use a drop database in SQL. So now we are going to write the query about create and use a drop database in SQL. Okay, so I've mentioned that create database name, drop database name. So these are the syntax are there. I showcase that. Now let's do practically in SQL. Okay, I open the SQL here. Okay, so this SQL, whenever you download the MySQL Workbench, now I already open that. So if you open this MySQL Workbench, I will remove this again. I will open for you again for your understanding. Now I open MySQL Workbench. Now it open that. This is the interface it will open when you after the installing. Now it will ask in the local install MySQL. If you click on this, it will ask you to the enter the password, which you mentioned the installing purpose. Now I'll enter the password. Okay. After the enter the password, automatically it will open this interface. Now we have a menu bar. Again we have a tools. In these tools we can add it. Now one by one I will tell you that. Now first we will add the new SQL tab. Okay, this tab it will open like that. Okay, here are the schemas are there. Okay, now one by one I will tell you everything about this. Okay, first we will create a database. Okay, first we mentioned create database. By the way, create database for which name I want to create that. Let's suppose I will pick a random name. Rishi, are you there? I will use your name to create database. Okay, so Rishi is our star performance of participant now because he is name right. Star database name Rishi. Okay, date database name I put Rishi. You can put any name. Okay, so now I'm going to create the name for Rishi. Okay, now create database Rishi. Use a semicolon to work for that query. Okay, now after the semicolon, just press Control and Enter. Okay, see, create database Rishi query is created. Now, how you will confirm that this database is created? Now you can check this database, this schemas it will reflect. First, this small icon is there, right? Small icon, a refresh icon. You can refresh this. Now you can check out the Rishi name is there or not. Now see, Rishi is there. RISHI. See, that means this database has been created. Okay, very simple, very easy to create database. Okay, so okay, so a lot of questions related to the MySQL. I understand that. So how to forget the password in a so you don't need to forget the password, right? It automatically, you can set the password at the starting itself. Yeah. So okay. So very big companies managing the MySQL. It is very easy to manage because they have a lot of data and access. Suppose you want to those suppose you have millions of millions of bits of data is there, but you want you can take it limited data which one is needed now. Suppose I have a tons I have a millions of rows and columns, but I needed only 100 rows. Then I can filter out the record and I can get the queries. I can get those 100 records of the data. Then automatically you can manage it there. So So installing MySQL Workbench, I already explained that. You can check out the same thing. It is I already shared the link as well. If you check out the link, automatically, there are steps have been followed that automatically you can download that. You want to explain again? I will explain this. How to install. Okay. A lot of questions are coming from MySQL installation part. Now, first, this dev.mysql.com download workbench. After going to this website, okay, so this website will open that MySQL community downloads MySQL workbench. You can download this 45.5 MB MySQL workbench. Okay, so after the downloading, right, you can directly go to the install and you can choose the custom option. Okay, again choose MySQL Server 8.0.28. You can choose latest version as well. Here I'm selected the MySQL version 8.0.28. Okay, now go to the 5 step. Step 5, you can choose a MySQL Workbench. You can add it. Now we have two products are there, MySQL Server and MySQL Workbench. Okay, so you can directly install it and use a legacy authentication method for step 7. It will ask you the authentication method. Okay, and enter a password. You can enter the password that it will be you can easily remember that. So this is all about the installation things. Still if you doubt you can ask me. Okay, after the entering the password there is a no need to do see, um, after the entering the password, right, automatically go to the next, automatically it will download that. You don't need to do anything. Okay, So I think the doubt has been clear. Chalo, go to the next. We are already late. Okay, we have to cover a lot of things as well. So we are here. Now we're done with the create database name, drop database name. Let's suppose now I want now what I create the registry database, right? I want to drop that. So the meaning of drop, it will means the delete permanently from database. What we created in database, right? Drop means simple, you know, deleting permanently from database, or you can say delete permanently. Okay. Now I mentioned drop database. Now you can mention that which database you want to delete permanently. Rishi, a control enter. See now drop database Rishi. Now check out this. Now still any query you can let me know. So now go to the next drop database Rishi. So you can use Rishi to work on that query. Okay, just 1 second. Have you understand that create and drop database? Any doubts in that? Okay. Any doubts you want to ping me in the chat box? Okay. Now let's suppose on one example, I want to create a database for a Samir name. Then what is the query for that? Yeah, I want to create a database for Samir name. Then what is query? Ping in chat box. Yeah, hello. Okay. I asked one question, right? So if you want to create database on Samir name, then what is the query for that? Okay, that's great. So okay, that's great answer. What if you want to be create the database on Sharan? Then what is the query for that? Can I get a job in a SQL developer role in MNC? Definitely, you'll get a job in a SQL Server role. You just need to work on the queries and complex queries. Definitely, you'll get a job. Now, what about the I want to delete the permanently. I want to delete permanently database Sharan database. Meant I want to delete the permanently from database from Sharan database. Then what is the query for that? Okay, drop Sharat. Okay, no, we have to mention drop database name. Okay, that's great. And one more thing that suppose I want to use the you can say Chandana database. Then Chandana, the name is you can say you Chandana. Okay, that's great. So creating a database and drop database, it's a very easy. Okay, so just understand that drop is a use for delete permanently, and create is a use for creating a database. Okay. Now one more question, that if I want to create database on Rana, then what is the query for that? What is the query if I want to create a database on Rana? Ping in chat box. Do it fast. I'm seeing everything. Even okay, sir. Please teach. Don't waste time in a chit chatting. Okay, don't worry. I will definitely go to the next. Okay. So Now I'm going to share the one Google Sheet for you. Just one second. I just ping in chat box. Please let me know it is accessible for everyone or not. Okay. Please let me know it is accessible for everyone. I shared the link of Google Sheet to you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So please let me know the copy which is I shared the copy of SQL Essential Bootcamp and everybody's accessible to everyone. Please let me know. I shared the link in chat box. Okay. Not yet received. Don't worry. I will share again. Okay, got it. Thank you so much. Now, you can confirm the same that this Google Sheet form is, you know, you can easily edit or not. Now, in this Google Sheet itself, we are going to write the query. You can directly communicate with me. You can ask the questions. You know, we are going to practice real examples, hands-on experience that, one by one. Okay. Now, we're done with the create database, use database, and drop database. Okay. Okay. If we check out the create table in SQL, how to create a table. So before creating a table, we need the some important things like a table name. Again, we need a columns. Again, we need to know that what is the column data. Okay. Now let's create the tables. Okay. Let's suppose. Okay. I'm going to create a table for customers. Okay. First, I will define the which database I'm going to use it. Okay. So I will use MySQL. Now I'm going to create table name as a customer. Okay. Now I mention create table name. I check out the query, create table customer. Now, what are the columns you need to enter that? Columns we can mention that customer ID. Okay, we can mention customer ID. Okay. Again, we can mention the last name. Last name, by the way, when I mentioned customer ID is in the form of numbers. That's why I mentioned the integer. But name it definitely is characteristics. Eh? You can mention work here. We can mention the work here. 155 is more than enough. Now you can mention the first name. First name. First name is also work here. Okay, work here. You can mention 155 or you can mention 255. Okay. Now address is also work here. By the way, customer ID, last name, first name, these are the columns which is I am going to specify that. and table name is a customer. Okay, address is what? Worker. Okay, you can mention worker, you can mention 155 comma. Now city is also worker because city names are there, right? Then you can mention worker 155. Now what are the columns we have? We have customer ID, we have a last name, we have first name, we have address and city. Okay. Now after the complete that, put the complete column, complete the bracket, and use a semicolon, control enter. Okay, customers already exist. You can mention customers. Now this table has been created. How to check that if the table has been created? You can just mention select hashtag. Hashtag means it refers all the records from the table. Okay, so select hashtag from which table name is it? Customers. Use semicolon and control enter. It will showcase customer ID, last name, first name, whichever columns I enter, right? Every column has been showcased. I understand that I haven't inserted the records, but I created a table. In that table, we have a total how many columns we have? Customer ID, last name, first name, address, city. Okay, this is the way I created the table. Now you can check out the example to create the employees, means employees table, and add a columns for ID. ID is an integer, okay? Name is a worker, and age is an integer. Salary is the integer as well, okay? You can mention the answer it. You can mention the name, and you can mention the answer. This is an example for your understanding that you can write now. You can start the writing the solution right now. It was a great exposure to you getting an hands-on experience. How I created the table. See, create table customer. I mentioned the column names. Again integer, again work here or integer. That's fine. Table has been created. Okay. Definitely I will provide the notes. Don't worry about this. Okay. So now any difficulties with creating a table, please let me know. And meanwhile, I will request you to start working on the query. If your name is, suppose my name is Dinesh, I write it Dinesh. Okay. When I write the query, okay, you can write the query itself in the middle. Okay. So this is a way, this is a format of answer. You can write the query itself. But I'm expecting the answers very fast. Okay. It's very easy. Okay. Let's suppose you're creating a table. Then what is it? Create table employees and the bracket you can add the bracket and what are the columns are there? ID is integer, comma, name is worker, again age is integer, comma, salary is integer. Complete. It's very easy, right? Okay, I'm going to consent as well, don't worry about that. Now creating a table is the first step. If you're creating a table perfectly right, then you can easily work on the consent very easily. That's why I'm telling that to work on the creating the tables, it's very easily. Okay. So any doubts in the creating a table, then please let me know. Create table emp. Okay, that's great. Thank you so much, Samir. You're putting in efforts. Others, please put the efforts. Again, again I shared the Google sheet for you. You can do the practice with me. You share the answers with me. Okay, chalo. Go to the next. Now we understand that how to create table. Let's suppose this example. If you want to try that, I can try this. Okay, but anybody meanwhile try to do more hands-on experience. You can do here, you can try to share your name and query itself. You will get hands-on experience here itself. Okay. A create table employees name is worker, age is integer, correct? Address is worker, but oh, we have ID. Okay, ID and name. You forgot ID. ID is the integer. Name is a worker. Age is no, number is right. Age is integer and salary is integer. Chalo, go to the next, and you can any doubts you can ping me to in the creating a table. Okay. Any doubts in the creating a table, please let me know. So now we're done with that how to create table. Okay. So there's an example for you guys to work on the examples. Now we have a created table, but one more important thing that how to insert the records in the table. Let's suppose I choose this customer ID, last name, first name, address, city is really good, but there is no records are there. How to insert the records? Okay, now I'm going to tell you that how to insert the records in that table. That specifically we can use insert into variable table. This is the syntax we are going to follow. Insert into table name. Table name, what is table name? We have customers. Column 1, column 2, column 3 and values. Okay, so let's try to do this. So mention insert. Okay, you can mention into. By the way, what is the table name? Is it table name is customers. Okay, insert into customers. Then you can put bracket. By the way, how many columns we have? We have customer ID. You can write customer ID and put comma and last name. Put last name, comma. Again first name, comma. Address, comma. City, city. So I mentioned all the columns here. Customer ID, last name, first name, address, city. Complete the bracket and write values which is you are going to mention into the table. So now customer ID I will start with the 100. Okay. Now a customer ID last name, right? I will pick a random name in the chat box. Again I will mention the Tisha. I will pick Tisha Parik. Okay. So where is MySQL? Okay. You can mention Tisha Parik. Now what is the first name? Okay. You can mention first name is mentioned. You can mention Parik. Now, okay, we're done with the last name and first name. Address we can mention the local address. We can mention Gandhi Nagar. Okay, put the comma. You mention Gandhi Nagar. Now you can mention the city as a Solapur, or you can mention Pune. Better Pune is great choice for everyone. Okay. Now 100 is a customer ID. Last name is Trisha. First name is Parik. Address is Gandhi Nagar and city is mentioned Pune. Okay. Now if you check out this SQL query, right? Okay. Now you can mention complete the bracket. Now use semicolon, control enter. Just 1 second. Now this query has been created. Okay. Now let's check that all the values I mentioned, that all the values has been inserted or not. Okay. Select hashtag means whenever I'm using the hashtag, right? it will showcase that all the records from that particular table. Now, what is the table name? Customers, we already know that. So use semicolon, control enter. Now, the first record 100 Tisha again Puri Gandhinagar, everything is mentioned perfectly because I use an insert into customer. This query it will helps to me to insert the records in the table. Okay. In the same way, you can insert the multiple records in the table. Let's suppose insert into. Now you can mention the customers. Okay. Now you can same way put the all the columns here. You can copy all the columns. Okay. Now values you can mention the values. Now this time I will mention customer ID is 150, 150. Okay. Now I can mention the my name itself, Dinesh. Okay. And I mention my surname. Okay. Now I'm going to mention the address. Okay. Now I'm going to mention the state name. Okay. So I'm reading Solapur. I mentioned Solapur. Okay. Now just mention my local address called hometown address. So customer ID mentioned 150. I mentioned my first name, last name. I mentioned the random address. I can mention Solapur as just for the local address. Now let's try to insert this record into the table in a customer table. Okay. After the using a semicolon, then mention control enter. Now this records automatically affected. Now whenever you run the query, right, it will green icon. It means the query automatically is run. Okay. It will this cross icon, right, this red cross icon, it will mean the query is not work. Okay. So let's check that these all the records are perfectly mentioned or not. Okay. Now see all the records has been perfectly mentioned. 150 Dinesh Chilka B team lead Solapur. This is a way we can insert the records in the or this is a way insert the records in the table. Any table you can put that. There is a n number of records you can mention it. Okay. It is an example that how we can mention the records in the table. Okay. So any doubt in the insert in the records in a tableau in a SQL. MySQL you can mention uppercase and lowercase is fine, but the problem is that if any mistake has been done on syntax, right, the query will not work. Okay, okay, that's great. Uh, Insert into customers, you can do this way as well, or you can do put the columns. Whenever you put the columns, right, you can specify that easily. Okay, so now creating a table, inserting the records in that table, creating a database. Any doubt in that? I understand that we are going very fast, but don't be feel bored. I am here definitely to feel trying to be more interactive with the session. Okay, try to be with the more in chat box. So I will try to interact with you. I will try to ask the questions. I will try to understand that what is your doubts are there. Okay, I will try to help you as much as possible. Okay, I will try. Even I'm whatever the concepts, right, I'm teaching very slow because anybody can easily understand that. Okay, so go to the next. Now we understand that how to create table, how to insert the records in the table. Okay, Now one more important thing that we always using the SQL select statement. Just now I use the SQL select statement, select hashtag from customer. Now there are some things are there I need to tell you in the select statement. Right now you understand that the select query, it will help to you retrieve the data from particular table. Okay. Now see, this select statement is used to select data from database. Let's suppose an example. I'm going to choose in this table Archon database, right? A lot of tables are there. Let's suppose I'm going to open the one table called ABC. Okay, how to open it? Just mention select, because we are going to retrieve the records, all the records in that particular table called ABC. Okay, select hashtag referring all the records in that particular table. Okay, from which table name? ABC. Okay, ABC. So use semicolon and control enter. Now I get all the records in that table. Count, name, salary. Okay. Now one more important question that I want to ask you. What if I want name and salary only? I don't want count. Then how, what is the query for that? I don't want to showcase this count column only. I want to showcase only name and salary. Name and salary. Then what to do now? Any idea? Any idea there? No, no, no. Don't drop the count. Okay. Hello. I'm telling that, I don't, I'm not telling that drop the count. I just want to tell you that, you know, I want to showcase only D name and salary. So whenever I'm data in the data, right, just showcase the D name and salary columns only. Then what is the query for that? And by the way, drop is not the right answer. Okay. Okay. Select the particular columns. That's perfect. Who is it? Sai, perfect answer. Let's go into the select the particular columns. Okay. Now you select. Now what columns we need? D name. Now put a comma. What column we need? Salary. Okay. Now write a from. Now which column? Now what is the table name? Is it A B C? Table name is ABC. We select that, and means I'm telling to the MySQL select those columns which is unneeded. D name, salary. And from which is table name ABC. Put semicolon and control enter. Now take out only those columns it will represent which is I needed. Okay. If you want, I will copy this query. I'll paste in chat box. That's great. Everyone is working on that query. Manoj, great answer for me. Select name, select salary from red. Yuraj, perfect. Okay. When our constraints are used, great database. Definitely, I'm going to tell you the constraints part. But now, what I'm telling to you, we just there is no doubt. Okay. Definitely, hashtag means it referring the all the records, right? You can see all the records in the table. Okay. Select means one which we require, correct? So whenever you selecting that, you so after selecting which columns you are going to mention, that will showcase those columns. But when you mention the hashtag, it will refers all the records of a particular table. Okay. So Siva, perfect, no doubt, perfect answer. So there is a no doubt in that how you selected that. Now one more important thing, I want to ask the one question. Are you ready? So one question is very simple. If you are, if you are going to ping in chat box and answer, then let's one answer is for you. Now I'll try to increase this table view for better, you can see easily. Now, now we have a D name and salary. Okay. Now, what if I want to give 20% commission? Then what is the query for that? Means one separate column has been created, and in that separate column 20% is commission is there. Compare the salary, means within the salary itself. Okay, I want 20% commission on from salary. Suppose what is that amount? Yeah, 10 lakhs amount. Then 10 lakhs into 20% commission, then what is that? Now you have 2 lakhs amount. What is a commission for 20%? Whatever the commission is there, it will reflect as a create a one separate column, and it can mention all the commissions are there. This is my requirement. Okay, so that's great, Rishi. Perfect. 0.2, right? Okay, let's try to do this. So first we will mention select. Okay, now we will going to select the D name, and we will select in the salary column. Again we're going to salary column, because we need 20% commission from salary, right? Then we are going to referring this hashtag, means it going to multiple that. Okay, that means hashtag, it will be multiple, means 0.20. Okay, 0.20 means 20% of commission from my salary. Okay, so from ABC. ABC is my table name. Okay. So I'm select D name salary, and salary multiply by 0.20 means 20% commission. Okay. Now control enter to execute the query. Now see, I'm getting the commission from each everything. So 40% commission is HR, VC has 20,000 commission, sales has 40,000 commission. See, if you want to increase this screen, you want to increase, I can increase it. See, but one more thing, if I'm the new in the person, then I will not be able to understand that salary is multiplied by 0.20. It sounds more weird, right? Then you can change the column name using the as aliases. Okay, you can mention as a you can mention commission. Okay, so because when any another person is showcasing this column, right, it very weird. It means salary is equal to multiply by 0.20. What is that column? When I mention the commission, then I using an aliases, I can change this name. By the way, this using this aliases, just represent purpose, you can change the column name. Okay, so use control enter. Now see D name, salary, commission. This is the way you can add the multiple columns as well. Where you can, let's suppose one more example, very easy example. I'm not going to deep dive. Select now. I want salary plus commission. Select D name, salary. Again, so after salary, you can mention salary plus commission. You can create a new column. In that column, salary plus commission is that. How much amount is that? Can you help me to get the query? Yuvraj, great, doing great. So what is my, so what I told you, right, just now? So salary plus commission, it will create a new column, and it will showcase both amount salary plus commission. So any ideas that what is the query? Hello, no replies, nothing. Hello, ping in chat box. Okay, salary D name, salary plus commission from ABC. Fantastic, good job. But by one thing, after the D name, you put comma. Don't put dot. Okay, okay. And now salary plus. Okay, salary plus zero. That's perfect. Tell a D name, salary, commission, new salary. But new is equal to salary plus commission. How you will understand that? MySQL. How will they understand that this query? Now you put select D name, salary, commission, right? Now new is equal to salary plus commission. These are not right query. Don't worry, I will tell you. Now select dname salary commission commission plus salary is perfect. Because you mentioned is equal to new, right? This will not understand the MySQL workbench. Okay. Samir, this was Samir only. Okay. Now I was not received certificate for TypeScript. Don't worry. Try to opening again, or else directly put a mail from across towards our team. Okay. Select dname salary commission. You put the same again. Okay. Don't worry. Now let's try to do this. Now let's suppose the same thing I just copy this. Okay. Now what column I want to be combined? I want to put combined salary. Okay, mention salary. Okay. Then what do you want to combine? Put the combined commission. Then put the commission. Simple. Then what is the table name? Is it from table name A B C? Simple. Put semicolon. Control enter. Okay, just 1 second. So this is commission will not understand that. We have to put salary 0.20. Now see, now you can put as total, total as total from ABC, control enter. Now salary, you can put the commission as well here as a commission. So control enter. Now commission total, perfect. See, salary plus salary multiplied by 0.20. These are two columns, I combined that. Very simple. I'm just copy this query and paste in chat box. So meanwhile, any doubts you want to be asked, you can ask me. By the way, there is a very less light in my room. I understand that, but don't worry. We can manage it. Now we understand everything. Creating a query again, creating a tables, inserting the values again, using the select statement. Everything we done. Now let's come to the constraint part. This is the most important thing we are going to work on that. Now everybody know that what is a constraint. Is only one word is conditions. Consent are used to specify the conditions. Okay, constraints is nothing but a set of conditions you can apply in the table. A set of conditions that you can apply in the table. So one by one tell you that. But one word constraint means what? Only constraint means a set of conditions. Okay, that you can apply to the table. So now go to the next. What are the types of SQL constraints? Primary key, foreign key, creating an index. Now let's deep dive into the one by one. What is a primary key? What is a foreign key? And how to create an index. Okay. So go to the primary key. Now whenever if you are using the primary key, now first we'll try to understand that why we use a primary key and what purpose that primary key it will helps to me put the condition for particular table. Okay. Now we already noticed a lot of times um, in a table we have a null values are there. A lot of times we put null values. A lot of times we put duplicate values in the table, and we are really frustrated that why you put null values and why you put the duplicate values in that particular table. That time you can use a primary key. A primary key that will help to you ensure that all values are unique. Means there is a no duplicate values are allowed, and there is a cannot contain any null values. If we're using the primary key, then there is a no chance to put duplicate values, and there is a no chance to put null values, because primary key is means set of condition. It will not going to put any duplicate values are there. And one more important thing, in a table we have only one primary key, not multiple primary key. So let's try to more into the practical, then you can easily understand that. Now go to the MySQL. Now one by one, we will create the table called demo pk. Okay, create table demo pk. By the way, now what are the columns are there? A roll number. Roll number is what? Integer. Okay, this one you understand. Now I'm going to mention the primary key. Is that mean now I use a roll number for integer primary key, right? Now in that roll number you are not going to mention any duplicate values. Again, in that column you are not going to mention any null values. Okay, that's what the primary key it will helps to you ensure that not going to include any duplicate or null values. Okay, now let's try to undo that. Don't worry. Now I mention the mobile number. The mobile number is what? Integer. You can mention integer. Okay. Now you can mention city. City is a work here. Now work here city is you can mention that work here 155 or you can mention the 255. Okay. Now so you can complete the bracket, use semicolon, control enter to execute the query. Now this table has been created. Create table demo pk, right? Now let's look into the table. Okay, select hashtag from demo pk, use semicolon, control enter. Now see roll number, mobile number, city. So in that mean the table has been created. Now I just told you right. Now if you are going to insert any null value or if you are going to insert any duplicate values, it will not be allowed yet. So let's try to check that this constraint means the primary key constraint is working or not. Okay. So we are going to insert into what is table name demo pk. Okay. So what are the values you can mention that? Now I'm going to mention the mobile number. So now right now I'm not going to mention the roll number anything. Okay. So you can mention the mobile number, comma city. Okay. Now you are going to mention the values. So values you can mention the 1, 2, 1, 1, any random numbers you can mention that. Now city you are going to mention London. You can mention random city. Okay. And use semicolon, control enter. But this query is not working. If you see this red cross mark, no roll number doesn't have a default value. Why this query is not working? Tell me. Because you are using the primary key, and in that primary key there is a not allowed it to put any null values. That's why this query is not working. If suppose you can mention roll number here, okay, put a comma, and you can mention the roll number 10 and put a comma, then write, then execute the query this, okay, control enter. Now this query is executed. How I can understand that? This green tick mark, okay, you can check this step. You can check the record either executed or not. Again, you can mention select hashtag from demo pk and control enter. Okay, 10 1 2 double 1 2 double 1 2 London. Okay, previously this will not execute it because I not mention the roll number, because as a primary key it will not be allowed it to null values in that roll number. Okay, that is the only one thing that they are not executing. Now same way, if we're trying to insert duplicate values, okay. Now let's suppose again roll number 10, I'm going to mention that. Let's try to execute again, okay. Control enter. It will not executing because he's saying that duplicate entry. See, duplicate entry 10 for a key demo pk primary, because you know that demo pk is a primary table and you are going to mention in the duplicate values that will not be allowed it. So one thing is clear. So whenever using the primary key constraint, Duplicate values are not be allowed. The second thing, null values are not be allowed. Okay. So any doubt in the primary key table, you can mention in the chat box. Yeah, do it fast. Okay, do it fast, do it fast. Now we are going to the foreign key and creating an index. Any doubts? No, Rishi, thank you so much. Samir, Rishi, no. Okay, but you understand that how to create the primary key, how to work on the primary key. Thank you so much, Balaji. So, putting great initiative, putting in efforts. I'm really happy with that. Hariprit doing, thank you so much. Yuraj, how to add the primary key after creating a table. So you can use an alter table to, after creating a table, right, you can use an alter and you can add the constraints as well. There is no error. But don't worry, I will repeat this query as well. But using an alter query, you can add it after the creating a table as well. Okay, no doubts. Thank you so much. We go to the next. Okay, so Rishi, what do you want to talk with that? What do you want to be? You want to be asked anything? You can put in chat box. No worry, I'm definitely put my efforts. I definitely try to resolve the query. I'm having many things. Don't worry. I will try to help you definitely. So, uh, okay, TCS next exams. Don't worry. As of now, we are less time with that. Now we'll complete this. Then we'll talk about TCS next. So how can we can talk with that? Talk to you. Don't worry. You know, as you know, I cannot just say the phone numbers, but our team can help you to do, contact me. Don't worry about that. So let's try to work on foreign key. Okay, so what is foreign key? Now foreign key, that will help to you creating a relationship. Now foreign key is a field in a table with uniquely identifies each row in another table. This field point is a primary table to another table. It sounds me more into the technical word. Forget about everything. We will do some practical things. We can easily understand that how to work on foreign key. But one thing, one word is more important. Foreign key, creating a relationship. So mostly, if you use a primary key or if you use any other keys, that will not help to you creating a relations. Okay. So when you want to create relations, you can use a foreign key. Okay. Let's suppose how to understand this foreign key concept. Okay. So for now, one more thing that why we create a foreign key, usually to link between the tables. Link. Okay. Link word is more important. Okay. Don't forget, because then I'm the one person that I'm not into the uh, more into the not technical meaning. It not sounds very well. Better explain very easy words. फॉरेन की क्या होता है? रिलेशंस बनाने के लिए और एक लिंक क्रिएट करने के लिए दोनों टेबल्स में. बहुत इजी है ना. चलो हम काम करेंगे फॉरेन की पे. So create a table, students pick a table. Now we will create two tables. Okay, because we need to create a link between two tables. Okay, now one table will create a student speaking. Okay, so let's go here. Now, okay, now create table student speaking is a table name. I mentioned roll number integer primary key. Now control enter, but don't forget the name of the table name. Table name is a student speaking is a first table. Okay, because if you remember, if you not remember table name, it will very difficult for me. Okay, now this table has been created. Okay, create table student speaking. Now one more table we are going to create that. Okay, now this table is called student marks. Create table students marks. Now roll number is integer, term is the worker, science is integer, maths is the integer. Again foreign key. Now here is a main you have to be observed it. Now I mentioned the foreign key is a roll number. Reference from students PK roll number. What is that? Means I take a roll number, I take a foreign key as a roll number. Reference is a student's PK. Student's PK is my first table name. Okay, students PK is my first table name. I take a reference from students PK table, students PK roll number, students PK roll number. So I'm using the foreign key. I'm creating a link. I'm creating a link between roll number from first table name, roll number, students PK. So that's why I mentioned that foreign key, roll number, reference, which is where you taking the reference. I'm taking the reference for a student's PK. Okay, we mentioned students PK roll number. So I'm just copy this query. So I can paste to the chat box. You can check it out, or else we can directly go here. I can check out the whole thing, everything, because that's why I shared this Google Sheet, right? You can easily figure out all the things without doing anything, without doing PPT and everything. Okay. So go to my pixel. Now let's control enter and execute this. Now, but one more important thing that don't forget this, right? This is the main headline. Okay, foreign key. Okay, roll number. Reference is I will take a reference from first table, student speaking, roll number. Okay, so table one is created, table two is created. Okay, this is perfect. Now I will try to insert the values in the second table. Okay, we'll try to insert the values in the second table. Now insert into students marks. This is second table. Roll number, term, science, maths. I mentioned all the value 1, machine 12, 13. I will try to execute the and control enter. It will not executing because you cannot or update a child row. Is a foreign key constraint. Is a foils. So whenever you're working on the foreign key, right, it will create a link, and so without updating in the second table we have to be update first table, means create table students pk. So if you're not updated in the students pk, then it will not going to update the second table. अगर आपने प्राइमरी की में अपडेट नहीं किया है रोल नंबर और डायरेक्टली अपडेट कर रहे हैं सेकंड टेबल पे, फॉरेन की टेबल पे, मतलब ये चाइल्ड टेबल, फॉरेन की टेबल मतलब वो चाइल्ड टेबल हो गया। आप यहाँ पढ़ सकते हैं फॉरेन की इज कॉल्ड है चाइल्ड टेबल। अभी मैं डायरेक्टली अपडेट कर रहा हूँ फॉरेन की पे, बट अपडेट नहीं हो रहा है वो। क्यों अपडेट नहीं हो रहा है? अपडेट होगा भी नहीं ना जब भी आप फॉरेन की यूज करोगे ना, पहले आपको अपडेट करना पड़ेगा प्राइमरी की में, तब प्राइमरी की में अपडेट करने के बाद ही तब जाके अपडेट होगा सेकेंड टेबल, मतलब चाइल्ड टेबल। वर्ड्स कंफ्यूज हो रही है, कंफ्यूज मत हो जा। चाइल्ड टेबल मतलब फॉरेन की, अभी जो मैंने यहाँ यूज किया है फॉरेन की वाला, मैं हाईलाइट करूंगा आपके लिए, डोंट वरी। बट मेन क्या है ना, कंसेप्ट समझो, बट कंसेप्ट समझने की कोशिश करो, बहुत ईजी है, डोंट मेक मोर कॉम्प्लिकेटेड। ओके, नाउ जब मैं यहाँ सीक्वल पे अपडेट कर रहा हूँ डिटेल्स, बट अपडेट क्यों नहीं हो रही है? क्यों अपडेट नहीं हो रही? क्यों डायरेक्टली वी आर अपडेटिंग द सेकेंड टेबल, चाइल्ड टेबल, that will not be updated. So first we need to update into the primary table. That means first table students pk, then come to the second table. Okay, that's why the creating relations, creating links, the foreign key, that is the only one thing, right? So now we will mention the first record enter. Now we will mention the first record. Insert in student pk roll number value is 1. Okay, control enter. Now see this value, this query is executed. Now try to execute the same query into the second table. Now insert into students marks, roll number, term, science, maths, value 1 maths. Try to execute the control enter. Now see this is executed. Before What we are doing, we're directly executing the child table. That will not execute. First, we have to be execute into the primary table. Now I execute first table. Now let's try to check out this are executed or not. Select hashtag form. You can mention students marks. Use semicolon control enter. Now see 1 maths 12 14. Now, but one word is mostly important that you never update before updating in the primary table. If you are not updated in the primary table and directly are going to be updating in child table, that will not works. Okay. So this is that creating a links in table that will works in that. Okay. Still any doubts in the foreign key, you can let me know. Sir, please give the PPT. Definitely I will give PPT. Don't worry about PPT. Okay. Don't worry about the PPT. Everything I can give. I can give PPT presentation. I can give the interview question, everything. Don't worry about that. But worry about the concepts if you are not understanding that. I'll help you. What are the languages do you know, sir? So I know the Telugu, Hindi, I know the Marathi as well. I know the English as well. If you are if you want to be explain some more things and doubts, I can explain in your language as well. Don't worry about that. But one more important thing, concepts is mostly important. Okay, even Aman, even Yuvraj, even Naveen. Okay, if you are really understanding about the concepts, then definitely it will help to you to deep dive into tech career because the concepts remember that automatically you can crack the interview. Okay, so any doubts in that foreign key, let me know, please, please. Now go to the next index. Okay, any doubts? You can ask me. Hello. No, no answers. I'm coming. I understand little more, sir. Okay. What will be the timing tomorrow? Tomorrow, Samuel, same timing. A reference key is not okay. Okay. Reference. That is not a reference key. Not we are using a reference for where you get the references. If you go to the MySQL, and now I mentioned the reference. If you check it out here, foreign key, I mentioned the reference. Means now you mentioned the foreign key, where you get the reference. I get the reference from first table, students PK. That's why I'm creating a links in that. That's why I choose the creating table students PK as mentioned the reference. If you're not to mention the reference, how MySQL will understand that? Okay, that is the main thing. Okay, now so last but not least, okay, we are going to create index, and after this class, I will request you go and try to work on that. Okay, and 10 minutes to giving us quick revision, right? Okay, but one more is pending. Okay, this is the index. Now creating an index statement, it is a really easy. It will take 5 minutes, man. Now why we create an index? Create an index for more efficiently getting retrieve the data. Suppose an example, I have millions of data, millions of lakhs rows and data. Then it will take a lot of time if you're not created index. Okay, so very easy example I will tell you to create an index. So I will open one table and create index to you. Okay, so now just we will select hashtag from authors. Let's see. Now author ID. Let's we'll choose different trains. Let's suppose trains. Now train ID is there, station is there, time is there. Now I want to create an index for train ID. Okay. Doc link. Don't worry, yaar. मैं share करूँगा. Don't worry. um, ओके नाउ डॉक लिंक मैं फिर से शेयर कर रहा हूँ एक बार चेक करो मैंने फिर से शेयर किया चैट बॉक्स में now sir I finished SQL then what kind of job we get you will get a SQL developer as you can you can SQL developer and after the with SQL I'm talking with Shashidharan okay if you done with the SQL you can go to the SQL developer and one more thing if you're done with SQL suppose you have knowledge about Tableau and Power BI you will get the data analyst or you will get the a report as a data analyst or you can say business analyst that will help you to get a job get a job just learning the Tableau and Power BI with SQL okay without SQL is incomplete okay so after learning a SQL you can go for SQL developer and after still you want to be more learn into the more tools then you can learn Tableau and Power BI to getting a more roles like Tableau developer, Power BI developer, data analyst, business analyst. You can get n number of we have n number of positions we have. Again we have a reporting analyst again data analyst, business analyst, data scientist, again junior data scientist, again again BI analyst. When I'm talking about the BI, business intelligence developer, lot of positions we have. I'm just learning 3 or 4 tools. That's fine. But SQL is more important, okay? Without SQL, you'll not do anything. SQL is art of any developer, okay? SQL is do not any alternative. If you learn Java, then we have alternative of Python. But what is alternative of SQL? No alternative. You have to learn means learn. There is a no more alternatives, sir. So there is a great index name on table name column. This is syntax. You can check it out. Now let's go to the create an index. Now I'm going to create index. Now you can put index. Then what is the name you want to going to mention that index name that you can easily remember that this is the index name. So I can mention trains IDX means index train index. You can put any name. There is no kind of restrictions either. You can put any name, whichever you name want. Now I mention on, okay, and you can mention the table name. Table name is what? Trains. Now which column you want to update? I want to update train ID. Okay. Now you can put semicolon, control enter. Now this query has been executed. I understand that you will not be see this indexes, but internally automatically will create it. Now create an index train ID on train. Trains is a table name. Okay, train ID is a column name. I'm going to create that. So that much of super easy to create an index. I'm just copy this, paste into the chat box, check out. Okay. Okay, Srinidhi, that you asked a great question that is a real data analyst jobs are freshers in the market. I know that this is a recession period. You will facing a lot of difficulties now. But one thing that let me ask you that if you suppose you want to work in data roles only, then definitely take some time and work on you. Definitely get an opportunity. But getting a less opportunities, I know that. But now the resistance period is started, right? After this end resistance period will end, right? Automatically, the things is going to work very better. Okay, don't worry about this. If your data analyst jobs are there, again, we have business analyst jobs are there. Again, we have BI developers are jobs are there. You can try to if you open the LinkedIn, right? That LinkedIn, we have data analyst interns are required. I can every day I'm checking the data analyst what is the need of index. Suppose Kashish, suppose we have a millions means millions of rows and columns are there. The tables have a lot of records are there. The lakhs of records are there, and you are retrying the data from the table. It will take a lot of time. If you're creating a table, if you're creating an index, that will help to you to run more fast the query. That's why we will create an index. Still any doubts, you can ask me. Recap. Okay, I will take a recap for 4 5 minutes. Now, what we are done as of now. As of now, we'll done about introduction of our SQL. Again, we're done that creating a database. Creating database, drop the database. Again, we'll understand some more things about how to create a table, and how to insert the records in a table. After they insert the records, I told them right how to use the select query. Okay, and a TCS on a bench from past 1 year. Now jobs are there, but there is a no projects what to do. I understand that, but one more important thing that as you have 1 year experience, you are telling this kind of reasons, right? Suppose as a fresher, what he is doing that? Tell me. At least you have 1 year experience to showcase some with them that I am done this that. But the problem is difficult. I understand it. But now the problem will solve because of now association period has been started. It will take some more time, but definitely jobs are going to create. Now there are minor changes has been happening that jobs calls are getting now getting less calls, but we are getting now. But the problem is that now almost we are in the recession period. Now it will take I think 3 months or 4 months to cover the recession. Okay. Okay, definitely, Rishi. I will conduct the Zoom. I will try to do this. But one more thing. So whatever we done with that, creating a table, insert the records. Again, we are done with the constraints. Primary key, foreign key. Again, indexes. Any doubts, you can ping me. I definitely try to answer that. But the one way, this is the SQL bootcamp. It will cover the 40 or 50% of syllabus. It will not be cover the entire syllabus because if I will try to cover the entire syllabus, definitely we are not to do we are to go into entire big loss, right? So if you have to complete the entire course, then you can need to enroll the courses. Okay. I'm non-IT background, 4 years of experience in non-IT in non-IT. Now switching in my career as data analyst, what else I need to learn? So now, Yashwant, you are going to the IT background. Now you want to come into data analyst, right? You have to be learn four tools, mostly preferable to four tools. One is a SQL and one is a Tableau. Tableau or Power BI, you can learn any tool. And now, one more important that perfect understanding and really good knowledge about Excel, Excel and advanced Excel. And one more important thing, not forget basic understanding of Python. Okay, this will more than enough. Okay, SQL, Tableau or Power BI, basic understanding of Python, strong knowledge regarding the Excel and advanced Excel. Okay, Rishi, you want to share the PDF? Let's, you know, tomorrow what I do now, I will create a one page. Everybody can automatically download the PDF. Okay, don't worry about the PDF. Okay. So anybody any doubts in that? Now one more thing, everybody want the build better career and everybody want to good salary, right? Everybody, but the problem is that right now we are not into the good we are not into the better in the skills. What I'm saying to you that अगर मेरे पास स्किल्स अच्छे हैं तो ऑटोमेटिकली जॉब मिल ही जाएगा ना भाई. अगर मुझे जॉब चाहिए तो मेरे पास स्किल्स चाहिए ना. मार्केट तो वही पूछती है मुझे. अगर मैं तुमसे पूछूं भाई तेरे पास क्या स्किल्स है तो क्या बताएगा तू. मतलब वही इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगर हमारे पास स्किल्स है ना जॉब आराम से मिल जाएगा. कोई प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं है ना. बस इतना है कि भाई थोड़ी बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. अगर मैं इतने डायरेक्टली हिंदी से बात क्यों कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि एक हिंदी क्या है ना डायरेक्टली आपको इजी समझ में आएगा. मोर इनटू द इंग्लिश क्योंकि ये चीज़ें क्या है ना थोड़े बहुत अगर आप थोड़ा बहुत मेहनत करेंगे. अगर आप कोई भी कोर्स लेंगे तो थोड़ी बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी आपको. चलो आप अगर आप हमारी तरफ से भी कोर्स लेंगे कई तरफ से कोर्स लेंगे तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. Again, Rahul, I'm just saying that, without doing efforts and without doing the if you take a course and if you're doing anything, at least we try to put the efforts. Suppose if you want to be switch career into the data analyst, or if you want to switch to the business analyst, now the cutthroat competition is there. Now, yesterday I saw the one LinkedIn post. A lot of the LinkedIn jobs are there. There is only one post for data analyst or business analyst, but applications are there in thousands, or you can say lakhs as well. Now we can beat the competition. Just only understanding the perfect skills, only practicing the skills, even not part of even not only SQL. You can Tableau, you can use a Tableau, you can use a basic of Python. To be want to become a data analyst, or if you want to become business analyst, you want to become a BI developer, or you want to become a SQL developer. Now, if you want to become a SQL developer, now it will not be one terms of what I can say that only only basic queries. It will not be able to get a job. You need to work on advanced SQL queries to get a job on SQL. Okay, so these are the most important things that I'm telling Hindi as well, and English as well. So both audience is really good, right? Why we are not, language is only barrier, right? Language is only barrier. But what I meant, I just want to tell that what do you want to be feel, and what do you want to be do. That's his main thing. So as of now, done with my everything done from this day. Um, Tomorrow we'll connect same time, and tomorrow we will try to do lots of examples and lots of hands-on experience to work on that. So which DBMS is mostly used in the company? Depends on the company to company. Some companies are using Microsoft SQL Server because getting in a packages, right? And some companies are using the Postgres and MySQL and Oracle. But mostly use Oracle as well, Oracle SQL developer, Oracle SQL. Okay, so mostly Oracle they will use in the market, Oracle and MySQL. Okay, so as of now, bye. We'll connect tomorrow and enjoy your day. Take care. Bye.
Hey, hi everyone. So my name is Sai Kiran and I'm the founder and CEO of LetsUpgrade, and I'm having some amazing news for every one of you. LetsUpgrade, in collaboration with IT and Skills University, is launching the first B.Tech CSE program that we love to share with you all guys. 6 features. Number 1, 100% job guarantee to all the students joining this particular program with minimum 8 LPA. Number 2, 1 year paid internship in product/MNC companies. Number 3, taught by real developers working in the industry in top companies. Number 4, amazing campus, a campus which is like we work in Mumbai that we are building for you all guys. Number 5, build lots of projects which are like real world applications, highly scalable applications from Hotstar to Zoom to your own Zomato. Number 6, you are gonna love the community collaborations that we guys have done. We are collaborating with 13 plus tech communities to give you the same environment what IITs and NITs have. Meet lots of industry people, participate in hackathons and meetups to understand what is running in the industry. These are the 6 features which we have. You can check out the program on our website, that is isu.ac.in. Check out B.Tech there, you will find it. That's it guys, bye bye.